What is going on, everybody? First WNBA playoff slate right around the corner. 30 minutes until tip for the early game. I like how they staggered everything and made one game kind of right after another. Uh, that's fun. I'm good with that. Just wish we got more than 2K to first. That's really disappointing. But welcome to football season. Just what we're going to have to deal with. We'll have a good contest Tuesday for the two gamer. We'll have a good contest Wednesday for the two gamer. But the semifinals start on Sunday next week, so I'm expecting a really bad contest again. So just keep that in mind. It is coming. Let's see here. We did just get news that Phoebich will start over Sloot. I was not wanting to play Sloot anyway. She is absolutely, completely out of play now. Phoebich, one of the better values on the slate, probably the best value on the slate now. But let's see here. What values are in play for the Storm? Probably just Russell for me. I think you could play Horston, but now I would just much rather play Phoebich over. I think Horston plays right around this 20, 18 minutes. The problem is her ceiling lies completely in scoring, and she's not going to shoot the ball very much in the postseason. Obviously, Ezzy out gives a big boost to Russell. Her minutes, she should play mid-20s minutes. If she scores well, scores real-life points, she can put up a decent game. The problem is I don't want to play Whitcomb. I think she's only going to play 10 to 12 minutes. Obviously, she played 35 here against Phoenix. Joel Lloyd did not play. And then they just rested all the starters in the second half. But really not a lot here. I just think they're going to play their main four mid-30s minutes. And then you're going to see Russell play low to mid-20s. You're going to see Horston high teens. And then Whitcomb for about 10 minutes. I don't think Holmes plays. I don't think Vivian's plays. And then Nika Mule absolutely will not play. So not a lot of value there for the Storm. It's really just Mercedes Russell for me. Let's see here. Yep, so there's the starting lineup for the Liberty. We Phoebich starting over Sloot. That means Sabrina is running the point. I love Sabrina today. I know I'm a lot higher on her than the industry or everything that I've seen. Sabrina Ionescu is $9,200, and she's running the point. 11, 6, 8, 7, 7 assists. They've been running her at pulling Sloot and playing Sabrina at the point a lot here lately. Her assist numbers just go way, way up when she gets to run the point. So I'm really high on Sabrina. And if she's going to just be if you catch one of these games where she takes 20 shots and let's say she shoots 45%, she has potential for 14 peripheral stats and a 20 burger and 50 50 fantasy points. There's just a big, big ceiling with someone like Sabrina Ionescu at 9,200. The price is just so bad for her. I don't know what's going on with that. Let's see. I was looking to see. Of course, they only have the Goblins. That's so dumb. I was wanting to look and see what her assist prop looked like on Prize Picks, but they only have the Goblins, so that sucks. Yep, I figured the stream would be pretty light with NFL on. Probably won't do a stream next Sunday just with NFL. I know that's a lot of the gets a lot of the attention leading up to lock, so probably no stream next Sunday. I'm still debating on what I'm going to do for NFL and WNBA. So I think Russell's fine. I think her minutes are really secure. She's going to play 20 to 25 minutes. Now, the only concern with her is if the Aces go small, Seattle could go small with them. Like Seattle could just put Neck at the 5, and then move Horston into the 3 and Gabby at the 4. And it wouldn't surprise me, but I'm expecting Kia Stokes to start and play low to mid 20s minutes, and that would keep Russell out there for about that same amount of time. So I think Russell's a fine play at 6K. I prefer Febich over. I think Febich is the better fantasy point per minute player. I think she's the better DFS player. She has more offensive upside for sure, but I don't mind Russell. Like if you're landing on Russell, like it's not the end of the world to click her. Whereas like before, it kind of felt that way. How do you rank Jackie, Copper, Bonner, and Carrington? That's a tough range. Like it really just depends how. Like if Jackie's turned the corner, like obviously she's just way too cheap at 8,600. 29 minutes just played against Seattle, 30 fantasy points. If she's going to put up a fantasy point per minute, I think her minutes are going to be really solid, like 33 to 36. Obviously, the peripheral upside is there. Just need her to be aggressive offensively. Then, like, this range is really loaded. Like, even Kelsey Plum looks really good at 8,200. She should play mid-30s minutes. But ranking those 4, it's tough. Like with Jackie, you just don't know what to expect. I'm really high on Bonner. It would probably be Jackie, Bonner, Copper, Carrington would be how I'd rank them. But I'm really high on Dewana Bonner today. The matchup, like this pace up spot is perfect for her. It's a home game. Like I'm personally, I think Bonner and Jackie is splitting hairs. I think there's upside in Dewana Bonner because I think she could play the entire game. I think Connecticut, of all these teams, we know there's blowout risk with the New York game. We know there's blowout risk with the Minnesota game. And if the Aces really have turned the corner like they've been playing the past couple weeks, there's blowout risk in that game. So the only one that doesn't have blowout risk, that should be a really, really competitive game in a pace-up spot, is Indiana and Connecticut. And Connecticut is playing at home against a team that doesn't play very good defense. That's why I'm pretty high on Dewana Bonner. I have Bonner in my lineup. That's who I'm playing out of that group for sure. I'm still deciding on the second one, but I'm playing Bonner. Yep, football and WNBA DFS. I'm still deciding on all my stuff. So wait until the last minute. I overslept this morning. The staying up till 2 a.m. Friday night watching the Washington State whoever they played, San Jose State, till like 2 a.m. It murdered me. I woke up early yesterday, not this morning, so I'm getting a late start. I think Lloyd looks great. Like I don't know what her price is on FanDuel. I didn't even look over there. Once I saw 400 to first, I just stayed the hell away from that site. But Lloyd 9,300. She says she's had a knee injury, but I think they were just resting her. I'm expecting mid-30s minutes, normal run for her. She's going to shoot the ball a ton. If they're going to keep this game competitive, I think Joe Lloyd's a big reason of why it's competitive. Value plays, probably like just in this range. Like you got Fagbenle, Febich, Mercedes Russell, Lexi Hull. And then you got like Kia Stokes. Assuming Stokes starts, she looks pretty good. If they don't start her, I would not play her. And since it's the late game, like it's pretty risky because they've priced Gustafson up, so you can't late swap. Like there's nobody else in this range unless you just have $800 laying around and you can get up to Russell. So it's really hard to recommend Stokes. I personally think she starts, but there's a scenario where she doesn't. So it's probably just Fagbenle, Febich, Russell, and then like Lexi Hull. Those four right there. And then I guess you could throw Horston in there. For me, I don't want to go there. I would much rather, like 6,700 for Benaj Delaney is too cheap. I had her like first look lineup. I had her, and then leading up until we got the Phoebich news, I had Benaj Delaney. I think she looks really good. I think Joyner DNPs. I just don't think they play her. I think they run a pretty tight rotation. If she does play, it's probably like 6 to 8 minutes, maybe. I just think they go small with the aces and play Horston a little bit more. Anyone below 5K that's viable? Not really. Like if you're taking a shot on anybody, it's probably just Joyner Holmes and hoping like she plays 10 minutes. Like these past two, like these two games here, Joel Lloyd did not play, or actually all three of them. This game here, you just got to throw it out just because they played they extended the bench a lot. These two games, Joel Lloyd did not play, so Horston was getting a little bit of extra minutes. But that's who I think they just go to. I think if Holmes gets any kind of run, it's going to be like 6 to 10 minutes, but probably closer to like 6 to 8. But she's the only one down there that I would consider personally. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out this NFL lineup. This is not fun. Pretty well set on Wnba. Like there's a lot of underpriced plays like on this slate. Like here we'll run through them real quick. Atlanta, all their starters are pretty priced up because they've been playing playoff rotations for weeks now. Probably my least favorite team to target, to be honest. Not the best matchup. Players are priced up. So really not a lot of interest with Atlanta. New York, Benaj Delaney's underpriced. Phoebich is underpriced. John Quill Jones is underpriced. Sabrina Ionescu is underpriced. Stewie is reasonably priced, but it's Brianna Stewart. She's going to play at least 36 minutes in the postseason. I think Sabrina Ionescu plays 36 minutes. I think John Quill Jones plays 32 to 33. I think Benaj Delaney plays low to mid 30s minutes. I think Phoebich could push for low to mid 30s minutes. I just think they're going to run their starters a ton unless the game was to turn into a blowout. Then on the Indiana side, like they're pretty well priced outside of Boston, who's underpriced, and Kelsey Mitchell, who seems a bit underpriced, but the matchup isn't the best. And then like Lexi Holmes back to playable range. And then on Connecticut side, like I think this is a team that just they play 6 players and that's it. And they just run these 6. I think AT plays the whole game. I think DeWanna Bonner plays the whole game. I think Dejanay Carrington plays mid-30s minutes. I think Ty Harris and Mabry kind of split, like when one of those is off the floor, or Bree Jones. Like when I think there's a very likely scenario that when Bree Jones is off the floor, it's just Ty Harris, Dejanay Carrington, Mabry, Bonner, and Thomas. Maybe they sprinkle in Olivia Nelson-Adota. I don't think she's going to play much. I don't think Burton plays at all. I'm pretty high on this Connecticut rotation. Then on the Phoenix side, like DT's way underpriced. Kalia Copper's underpriced. Natasha Cloud seems fairly priced. BG's a little bit underpriced. And then I don't really want to play Sophie with it when there's other good value out there. Then Minnesota, like Carrollton looks like a solid play. McBride's underpriced. Alana Smith, if they were to give her full run where she plays like 28 minutes, she's a good fantasy point per minute player. I'm just not confident that she's going to play 30 minutes. Courtney Williams looks pretty good in a good matchup. Fee always in play. Then on the Seattle side, mentioned it a little bit ago. And then the aces, like Jackie Young and Kelsey Plum are underpriced. They just are. I think there's a very likely scenario where Asia plays 36 to 38 minutes. Jackie Young and Kelsey Plum both see mid 30s. Chelsea Gray plays low 30s. And then you see like Stokes starting, playing 20-ish minutes. And then Tiffany Hayes and Alicia Clark mop up the rest, around 18 to 20 each. The problem is, like if Chelsea Gray or Plum or Young struggle, they could go to Tiffany Hayes and like she could just get extended because she's their spark plug off the bench. So it's tough, but since it's the postseason, I'm expecting the Aces starters to really shine. Like this is their time. Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this. Yep, JJ looks very good. She looks very, very good. My first build had three New York players in it. I have since come off that, but it's really, really tough. I may actually go back to it. Like I want to, but it's so hard to trust Kia Stokes. Like if she doesn't start, she's unplayable, and then you pretty much have to play Joyner Holmes if you don't have the salary to move off of her. Oh man, this is tough. I think I'm good. I think I'm just going to run this. Yeah, I mean, JJ looks really good. Those New York girls are just underpriced. Like, I want to play Benaj Elaney. I wish this was the 2-gamer on Tuesday and we still get these prices. The prices are going to change so much leading into I think they play Tuesday. Whoever plays on Tuesday, pricing is going to get a lot tighter. Let's see. I want to see what happens if I make a couple edits here. Oh man, it's pretty much like deciding between Sabrina or JJ. Like that's what I'm deciding between, and it's hard. I think I'm making a swap. I'm gonna let people in the Discord know. I'm going to JJ over Sabrina. Mostly because it opens up where I can get another guard. Man, I want to play Sabrina so bad. I just think this is a game where she smashes. Alicia Gray defense isn't the best, but damn, this just feels like the game where Sabrina goes crazy. Getting to play the point so our peripheral stats look better. Oh, I don't know. Is it full? I might make another lineup. Of course it's filled. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I appreciate the $5 super chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I am not expecting very much run at all for Wheeler. I think Caitlin Clark just plays the entire game. I think Clark's going to play the entire game for every game that they have in the postseason. So if Wheeler was to play, it would probably be like a 2-minute breather for Clark, or like the final minute of a quarter, like first quarter or third quarter. But I'm not expecting much from Erica Wheeler. I personally would not go there. Yep. I wish it wasn't full. I would make another line just so I could have a Sabrina line, but I'm still deciding. Like, I guess I could just play all of them and then not play Phoebich. That seems bad. Like, and then I'm pretty much having to play Stokes, and God, I don't want to do that. If I play Stokes and Asia, I would have to come off Asia if Stokes doesn't start. That seems really bad. But I could get JJ and Sabrina. Don't think. Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm playing Dewana Bonner. That's my stand for the day. Dewana Bonner. I'll die on that hill. 6,500 utility. It's pretty rough. Probably just Lexi Hull. I would much rather play Hull over Horston. Her minutes are going to be more secure. And then it's like her or Russell. I really, really want that extra 200 salary to get to Benajelani. Like that, there's a big, big difference between those plays for me. It feels so weird not playing Sabrina. I don't like it. I don't like it. And nobody's talking about Alyssa Thomas. Like, there's no one talking about Alyssa Thomas, who's dead set on playing 40 minutes. Yeah, you can play all four together for sure. Yeah, I'm dying on the Bonner Hill. It's 2,000 the first, so, and it's $15. So I will die on that hill. I think she's going to be like 5% in one of the best matchups on the slate. So yeah, Lexi Hull's a good defender, but Dewana Bonner like has 4 or 5 inches on her. So she post her up. Like, if Bonner shoots 3 of 13, so be it. It is what it is. Canada's fine. I'm not crazy about her. Her ceiling lies if she's scoring the ball. Like, I would just much rather pay $200 more for Kelsey Plum, though, or $300 more for Kalia Copper, or $400 more for Dejanay Carrington, or $500 more for Bonner, or $600 more for Young. They just have so much more offensive upside, and where Canada is just not ever asked to do a lot. Like, she's probably going to shoot right around 10 times a game. She's going to get you some peripheral stats. She's a good defender, so she can get you some steals. But, like, her ceiling is what really limits her for me. Oh, yep. Man, it just sucks. Like, I have the salary, but I can't play 4 guards. I would play JJ. I would play Sabrina over JJ, but I don't have. I already have 3 guards. I can't get there. This one's tough. This one's tough. For the first time, I first time in a long time, I'm really struggling with a 2v2. Man, it's so tough. Could also do that, but I don't really want to go there. Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm sticking with what I got. Not playing Sabrina. But not ideal. I think Sabrina is one of the best plays in the slate with her running the point. Like, she's going to run the show. She looks very good. Man, if it's tough. Yep. Lock it in. Now to decide on NFL in 3 minutes. I figured today's stream would be pretty quiet. I figured it would be pretty quiet. NFL is just king. Like, my interest in the NFL has dipped over these past few seasons. Like, I'll still watch games, especially prime time. Prime time is when I'll watch, but like, I don't enjoy it near as much as I used to. I would much rather watch college football. So look and see if we can't snap some overlay. We'll play that. And then we'll throw it in that and that. All right. There's Dream Starters 1 minute before lock. It's the same. We nothing surprising there. Let's see here. I think I'm just gonna run that out there and call it a day. We'll look at some ownership for this first game once it drops, and then we'll get out of here and move on. I gotta get ready for the Bronco game. Watch it. Should be right about lock time. All right, let's see some ownership. Get the game on in the background. All right, let's see here. Wait for it to load. Taking their sweet time. Oh, may not see it for a few minutes. With NFL locking, it's probably gonna be a bit. So I think I'm gonna call it, guys. Good luck to everybody. I hope to see somebody up at the top winning the small prize pool. But hey, 2K to first would be pretty cool if somebody was to win it in here. But good luck to everybody, and we'll see you guys Tuesday before the 2-gamer with 10K to first. So good luck, and we'll see you guys then.